Hello. I don't anticipate anyone to join us today, but that's okay.
We are live because of a technical issue,
We
as in we
are.
can't find a cord.
We are. So last year we recorded a all the books we got for Christmas video. We set out to do that again today, and I can't find the cord for the microphone charger. So this is the next best thing. So if you want, you can watch it on a replay, and if not, this will be us just speaking into the void for the next little bit, and it's good. So Merry Christmas. Okay, so we are going to be doing all of the books we got for Christmas. How do you want to go about it?
I could start.
Sure. So we're going to start with Josh.
So many of the books we got each other are better / hard copies of what we already have.
Yes.
Leading off with what Laura got me, Sailing to Sarantum and Lord of Emperors by GGK in these excellent rare edition hardcovers.
I don't know if they're rare. I just had a harder time finding them.
You had a harder time finding the hardcover.
I did, yes. Hello, yay, we've got a few people. Hi, Merry Christmas, Evie. So that was
those were two of I love GGK.
We
and
do.
Those were two of all of his books are my favorite books of his after Lines of Our Sons. So
yeah. Cool stuff. Do you want
to
to go
number
next?
two? Yeah, sure. Some of yours are groups and some of mine are individuals.
Yes. It's really for both of us, yes.
They will probably be displayed somewhere right around there.
It's possible, yes.
So this is something Laura got me. It's Senlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft. I have heard a few people that have said very good things about...
Specifically Alan.
Yeah. That have said good things about Josiah Bancroft. I don't know anything about him other than that I've heard people say he's a good author. So I'm looking forward to reading that.
I am.
And I wonder if you're looking forward to reading it as well.
Thank you, Evie. I'm still getting used to it. I keep doing this all the time and realizing that there's no hair. So, I am excited to read that one too. I told Josh of all the books that I gifted him, that's the one that I am the most excited to read. So, another books that are really for Josh, but was gifted to me were the hardcovers of Sword of Storms and Feast for Crows, because I feel like, did we have the hardcovers of these?
No, what we did. So we had, as you can see right behind my head, is the group of 5 Song of Ice and Fire books.
Yeah.
If one day there'll be a 6th,
maybe.
But for some reason we had 3 hardcovers and we had multiple copies of all the paperbacks.
Yeah.
But we didn't have these 2 in hardcover.
No, so. I don't know why we didn't have these 2, but I don't know. It was just a mixed match, but I wanted things to match. So now our shelves will match slightly better.
I mean, let's be serious. These are your shelves.
I mean, they are my shelves, but yeah, that's fine. The next ones are definitely just for me, and I am so happy, guys. I'm so happy. No one else is going to be as excited about this as I am, but I am on my 6th ACOTAR reread of the year, and I asked for the original covers because I like the original covers a lot more than the new covers. So Josh very kindly found me the original covers, which I'm so excited about. I've been waiting for months.
I gotta say, while it was very nice of Laura to say that I kindly found her, she did sort of find them and suggested those.
I specifically said, this is all I want for Christmas. I would like these covers. So I am very excited about those. I think they are much nicer than the newer covers. Exactly. The new covers are hideous. I really don't like them. So I am super jazzed with the original covers. Hey, Matt, Merry Christmas. I feel like some of yours will be books that I will read, but the rest of my books are just me books.
Yes. So this book's really heavy, by the way. It's The Summer Tree by GGK. We've got a GGK kick so far, and I have no problems with that. I have not read this, nor do we own this.
No.
It's the first book of the Finnevar Tapestry, which was published in '84, which is a lot earlier than I thought. And it's really heavy because it's an excellent edition. So yeah, anything GGK, I'm looking forward to.
Hold on. Okay, so this is the Grim Oak Press edition of this book. I have never ordered anything from Grim Oak before, and if people are curious, these are the nicest feeling pages I have ever felt in a book. They
This-
are pricey, but holy gods,
This
it's
book-
so nice.
This book weighs about double what you'd expect
Yeah,
because the
it's
paper,
heavy.
the quality of the paper they use, which
It's really nice.
if you told me years ago that I was going to be on YouTube making a video talking about paper quality, I would have called you a liar.
Dunder Mifflin is somewhere, you know. Hey, Merry Christmas. So yeah, honestly, like this affirms for me in my mind that I would buy stuff from Grim Oak again. I will say the amount of artwork in it isn't as plentiful as I possibly thought when I bought this for Josh, but it's a really, really nice book. So yes, highly recommend. Yeah, I don't have anything from Subterranean Press yet. I assume I will at some point, but honestly, like it's really, really nice. So I am highly, highly impressed.
We're gonna end, I believe, yes, we're gonna end the
GGK
run with something that Laura got me, which is the original.
I don't know if it's the original,
or
but
it's one of the early prints of Lines of Valrasson, because we had the red paperback, which was excellent.
Yeah.
And but this is this is my
hold on,
arguably my favorite book.
You're skipping all the really good things. Okay. This is signed. I found a signed copy to someone who is not Josh.
Isn't it like
I can't remember her name.
Lenora.
So it's to Lenora, but I found it. And
quoth GGK.
Yes. Honestly, finding this book in hardcover, guys, is way harder than it seems. Like a lot of GGK books, for some reason, are really difficult to find in hardcover.
Jokes on Lenora.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. That's how I felt. Josh wasn't as impressed with it as he should have been, but that's fine.
I'm the kind of person too that I would almost rather have some random thing like to Lenora than
Lenora.
I would to Josh.
Yeah, I think Lenora is really fun. So either way, that was exciting. Oh gods. Okay, how do I move these over here now?
Do you want me to?
Okay. So
gosh,
I own these in soft cover, but now I own all of them in hardcover. So it works. I am still in the middle of Wind and Truth, but I now have matching sets, which I am excited by. Hello, Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah or Happy Holidays too. But I am happy because I own a good chunk of the hardcover Lenora would make a great nickname. You're right. Hardcover for my Sanderson shelf, and the paperbacks have kind of just been there hanging out. So now these will all match and it'll be good.
You can display this one for original Wheel of Time artwork vibes.
I don't know if other people thought this too, but I thought, even though I like this cover, it looks so much like a Memory of Light.
Even it's just the feel of it is very much in the guy's pose and the epic fantasy stuff going on. Just feels
I think they're both done by is it Michael Whelan that does the someone, if you read these, let me know if it's Michael Whelan that does the illustrations for the covers. But either way, I'm happy. These are so big. Like you look at them in paperback and you're like, wow, those are big books. And then you look at them in hardcover and you go, wow, that's a lot. Some of that could be edited out.
But that's what editors are paid to do.
That's okay. Evie, there's a book coming up for you if you're still here. I don't know if you're still here, but yes, it is.
Okay. So next up is a collection. This is all three.
I think it's three books. That was my understanding.
Chronicles of the Black Company by Glenn Cook. This is something I have not heard of.
We have heard of it. Evie's told us to read.
Evie's told us to read. Yeah, it's the Crystal Quartet. So I've tangentially or slightly heard of it. But I don't know anything about the
there we go.
About the story, about the characters, about the author. So this one is rare nowadays, especially Married to Her. It's rare to sort of have a fresh book, and I'm looking forward to reading a fresh book.
Neither one of us has read any Glenn Cook. So I remember Evie suggested it a little while ago, and I started looking at it. I will say, though, the one thing that irritates me is these permanent things that they put into the cover. I don't know why people do this, and I hate it. Otherwise, it's fine.
We're an anti-permanent thing in the cover household.
Since the first book in the new trilogy is coming out in November. So is it, join us, Josh, I mean Lenora. Is it, how many books? Because it's more than, I thought it was longer than a trilogy, Evie. How many books are in that whole series. I thought it was more than that, but I could be wrong.
There's 3 in that book,
So,
at least according to the cover.
What's next?
Next up, this is the one I have never ever heard of. The Crimson by Brendan Noble. This is an indie book.
Yeah.
Correct. That Laura found, and
it was brought onto my radar by Esme.
Recommended by Esme.
Esme seal of approval.
It's set in a more I would say vibes are like 1700-ish world. But there appears to be a lot of court intrigue and political fantasy, and so that sounds like it's going to be interesting.
Esme was saying that in terms of books she's read that had the political scheming of A Song of Ice and Fire, The Crimson Court kind of met that vibe, and Josh likes that vibe. So there we are. God.
Does.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to do this.
Slide it over, and then I will.
All right. So per the conversation of original covers versus new covers from a few minutes ago, I do not like these covers. Preface.
But you wanted the books.
I wanted the books, but I found dust jackets on Etsy that I have ordered for these books because I have had a very Sarah J. Maas Christmas and got the Throne of Glass series as well, which I read this year. If people don't know, I read all of Sarah J. Maas this year.
Doesn't this look like when you were
like a print?
When you were in like middle school and you go into your school library and they'd have like promotions for new books they had or something? Doesn't this look like a print that would be laminated on the bulletin board?
Exactly. It looks flat. Like this doesn't look like it's actually textured, but
these are real books.
They are real books. So I will keep you guys updated when I get my new fancy dust jackets for Throne of Glass, because this is not a nice cover. Like, I'm sorry.
It's very Harry Potter.
I mean, it is a little bit.
No, I'm saying that one where it's with the Patronus.
Yeah, and then like stuff like this. No, it's like bad Dune. It's just
bad Dune.
I don't like it. So Etsy for the win, guys. All right, a little bit behind here. Yes, I think it is also insulting to the cover artist. It's so, it's ruining it. Okay, I see. So there's sub-series in there. Got it. That works. Yes, excellent. It's completely like, yeah, exactly. It's so weird. It's so weird. We were just staring at it for a while and we were like, it doesn't look real, even though it is real.
All right, so 2 more.
Yeah, for Josh. I'm done. That's my cap.
This is Blood Song by Anthony Ryan. This is another book that Laura got from me that I do not know anything about. And it's compared on the back to George Martin, which is always a good thing. And that's sort of typical. Like if if someone compares you to George Martin, you put that number 1 on the back. But also, I know many of you know that Laura is writing a book. I am writing the slowest book known to man that will never be published. But Laura came up with a really good character name for me because I was thinking I wanted a third POV character, just kind of playing with some names. And the name that I have that Laura came up with is the exact same name as the main character in this one.
I haven't read this book, so I didn't know.
I'm sticking with it. I'll just say he copied me if anyone ever asks.
Yeah, no one's going to ask.
But then you can point to this video and know the truth.
No one is going to ask.
Because no one's ever going to read it. It'll never be
care enough to care.
Well, it's never going to exist. It's been 1.5 years and I have
I don't know. I'm not keeping
7
track.
chapters. All right, so.
You can do it, Lenora. I love that this is going to be
that's going to be my pen name. J. Lenora.
I'm fine with it. I love it.
Sounds vague.
I mean, it does.
All right, so as even fewer of you would know, but one of my favorite books ever, my favorite book from last year is Lies of Lockamora. Laura got it for me last Christmas, and I absolutely love it. And so this Christmas, I'm going to start with this view. Got me the set from the special edition of Lies of Lockamora, Red Seas Under Red Skies, and the was it? The Republic of Thieves. I kept wanting to say Kingdom of Thieves. And I'm like, that's not right.
Favorite series of all time. Doesn't know the names.
I never said series. I said book. This is okay. 5 minutes ago,
Show
Laura.
people what the books look like. They're really nice books.
5 minutes ago, Laura says, "Oh, by the way, we're doing a live stream." 10 minutes after saying, "Oh, by the way, you're coming on today."
Agreed, Matt. Fake fan.
So,
Fake fan.
Okay. Well,
actually, show people the insides of the book.
I'm in the process of showing the books.
Yeah, but the insides.
Yes, but
too.
I'm showing.
Not those insides. The end papers. They're so nice. I think the end papers are really.
I hope you guys are having just as merry a Christmas as I am. But as you can see, there's some nice artwork at the fronts and backs. The end papers, as people in the industry say.
I love them.
I love them too. They're gorgeous.
Okay, let's just keep going with our end papers here because Josh is tapped out. This is the only one that I have read, and I love that it's Father Chains for book 1 because that's very appropriate. So yeah, I love these. I think they are really, really nice. That's the back end pages. The Lives of Joshua. I love that. I think that's perfection.
We actually did not get her any books this year because we know the grandparents, something that we asked for was primarily just non-plastic toys and books. So
yeah,
she'll be getting some books.
She also, despite she has so many books, she is really just swimming in them and only wants to read one book right now called The Nibblesome Knight. It is one of my favorite books.
It's a spectacular kids book.
I love it so much, but she really only wants to read that book over and over because it has a dragon in it. So we did get her a dragon stuffed animal that looks like it's from the book.
And now she takes it everywhere.
She does take it everywhere. That is true. Yes, I think they are great too. And I agree. They are really, really pretty. Broken Binding, I think, does a nice job. These are the first Broken Binding editions, I want to say, that I've purchased.
Really?
Yes. I can't remember anything else. Yeah, it's honestly like if you're looking for a cute kids book, The Nibblesome Knight is so much fun. I really, really love it. And it's just hilarious, I think. So
especially when you do all the voices.
Yeah, you got to do voices with it. Yeah. So while we're here for a couple minutes, if people want to tell us if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, what you've been given, if you've been given any books, feel free to let us know. I did not get the Dandelion Dynasty Broken Binding editions. I thought about it, but we hadn't read Grace of Kings yet. And
I'm about to say, did Evie just give away my birthday present?
No.
Okay, well that's
so, but yeah, I would like to maybe get them. I still want to read book 2 and then decide if I want to buy them, if that makes sense. But I have a feeling that Gia's gonna go on her villain arc, and I'm gonna read more of that in 2025. So yeah, I think it'll be good. I mean, anything else?
We have a cat that is currently playing with and eating something he shouldn't be in the other room. So.
I mean, you can grab him if you want. He could give his Christmas debut.
His Christmas debut?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think I have anything from Broken Binding. I have to think about it though. I'm really not sure now that I'm thinking about it. Hey, Binksy. And this is our 9-month-old.
Hi, Binks. Say hi to the world.
Yes. He's just getting cuter by the second and more naughty.
Yes. At least he wasn't eating or playing with anything breakable or potentially poisonous.
Mm-hmm. Well, think that's it. In the words of Tinker Bell, very happy indeed. Zachary Binks, close, Zachary Binks. But yeah, he just ends up being called Binks or Binksy Boy by our daughter. That's a nickname she came up for him with. So yes, high value, exactly. Anyway, I think this is about as long as the video we did last year. Last year's might have been a bit longer. I'm not entirely sure. But what of the books that you haven't read do you think you will possibly read first?
I will probably go with Black Company. That's going to be what I read first, I think, of this group. Or that new GGK. Or I say new, or like one of his oldest books, but new to me. But probably Black Company.
Cool. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas.
Wait, you need to answer. What book are you currently reading for the 6th time that I got
am
you?
reading Akamath again as I finished Akatar yesterday. But we will be doing our best books of the year video probably ASAP as soon as I can find the
Deal.
charger. If not, we'll do another live, an impromptu live. I mean, if people would prefer a live for our best books of the year, let me know, because honestly, right now, I'm pretty sure our charger is packed away in a drawer behind our Christmas tree. So I don't know how easily accessible it's going to be. And I don't assume I'm going to read any new books by the end of the year. I think I'll probably just be rereading until January, but we shall see. But yes, you will read that with Evie in January. That'll be fun. Either way, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. If you celebrate or not, if it's just a good old Wednesday for you, Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you want it to be, I hope it's a great day. But that's it on our end. Anything you'd like to add?
Have a good rest of the day.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.